fits nicely into creating a new identity.
So on the floor for Denver, Wilson Chandler out there with Gallinari. Then it's Lawson. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Hickson. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
No good from Lawson. We talked about the Pelican mascot. Steve, wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
From 11 feet away, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jins is checked in. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Holiday in for Gordon. The Nuggets also changing it up. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Chandler. Jamal Franklin comes in for Barton. And Nelson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Clock at 4. Here's Gallinari. And he gets it to go from the high post. Here's the prodigy. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And he looked pretty good out there last time out. The team got the win, and he showed he belongs in this league.
You know, when a team wins, usually everybody looks good, but he really stood out given it was the first time he was on an NBA court. That was impressive.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Nelson with it, averaging 8 points a game. Launches a 3, and there's Gallinari on the assist by Nelson. Gallinari's got 5 points so far. At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch, and they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
Arthur sets the pick for Nelson. Gallinari in the corner. Back to Nelson. Out to the right wing. And Gallinari kicks to Nelson. Taken away by Holiday. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drops in the breakaway layup. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
Stolen by Anderson. Here's the prodigy. He has 5. Now the feed to Ajinça, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quick.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Lawson out there with Will Barton, and it's Hickson in at the center filling out the middle. Lawson outside. And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pondexter's checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for Denver. Kicks to Lawson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Lawson's got 6.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Here's the prodigy.
You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, First in field goal percentage, third in assists, and they're ranked third in the league in steals, active hands and quick feet.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Gordon, the pass to the prodigy. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
And the call will go against the prodigy. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Fifth on the list, Anthony Davis.
All players occasionally go through hot and cold streaks, but over the course of the regular season, he has shot a high percentage, and that's made him a go-to guy for his team.
Denver making a switch here. Franklin's checked in.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
The prodigy passes to Anderson. Here's the prodigy. Got it. Good job in the low post. The prodigy's got 8 points.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Franklin kicks to Hickson. It's Chandler high post. Hickson a screen on Anderson. Here's Lawson. Makes it off the glass. Lawson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And here we go with Lawson, running it right up the court. A nice shot by Franklin.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's the prodigy, and it's blocked by Chandler. And they get it back. A nice shot by Anderson. Here's Lawson. He's got 10. And the call will go against the prodigy. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. The Nuggets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Move your cheer. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Nuggets.
Yes, guys, I'm here.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Nice energy you showed defensively.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. A different look for Denver. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A prodigy, he's in at point guard. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then there's Quincy Pondexter, and it's Douglas in at the shooting guard. That's the Pelicans 5. No good from the prodigy.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Buries it down low.
I'll tell you what, this is one area where they really thrived here today, the transition game.
Yeah, and I think they need to look for even more of those quick hitting opportunities.
Ooh, tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from the prodigy.
Clutch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
Here's Nelson. That's blocked.
Tyreek, what was the focus?
beautiful sunset glimpse of New Orleans, Louisiana, the city that care forgot. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. The Pelicans have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Turkoglu in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 5. And Cole kicks to Evans. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They look very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Evans. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you.